好了，准备经过大稻埕了。好，经过大稻埕，好，来看看啊。那边就一栋。这几天我拍。
落地了。
多少点？123，123。
问一下台式有没有听到？你问一下台式有没有听到？
哎，大哥，我们那个文字开了。大哥，你莫给啊，吓着我！不要，要开始再出问题，这很头痛哦。开始，没。这打就打。哇，这台快把2。
Excuse me. Thank you. Keep backing up. Keep all the way, guys. All the way. Sorry. Just please make sure you guys are behind as close as going over together. Okay. Thank you.
他今天不能过去。可能不会给吧。
等一下，大家都不要往前冲，然后躲在就是在阴影下会比较好，不然在太阳下，在阴影下有画面吗？阴影下刚好一半呐，中间点。完全看不到。对啊，只能看观景窗。 降落了吗？
降落了。
完了，他会不会拿行李？
你觉得呢？他为什么？
要靠目镜。
对啊，他为什么不做麦当劳？
太棒，太阳变小。
啊，
太阳变小。
对，还好啦，因为刚好是对里面的。就出来了，要被太阳电了。
白对多少？
白哦
7000，7400。
哎，对，厉害
我刚看到的。
哦！我刚才这么厉害，才可以干啥？哎，你对多少
6000，6700。
差不多，因为我是对的。对啊，你。 缺点，我又不是他，我是他的错。我自己连我一个。I keep one, okay? 不要。谢谢。
From Taiwan.
在那边。
我有他。
这边不去。
那现在这个黄仁勋呢，就是在帮本地进行签名的动作。以往其实他一出来的时候呢，都会是所谓就是那这一次呢是相对必要吗？不过他一出来呢，还是带了从哪里买来了养乐多跟台湾的名产，就是三明治。那现在呢，很多的粉丝呢听到这个消息呢，
不要卖啊，没有送别人，真的。对。
要的签名。
你下面有。
现在的情况就是
上不要给，
走出来，
上不要给，
超级多人到现场。那现在粉丝们都在跟他要。
我上回你上吧，
签了球，还有他的自传等等，这些都是他在这个上面的。那现在甚至有人给他桌球拍，可能刚好之前有说过他也有打桌球，现在这个粉丝帮他签的是他帮粉丝签的是黄仁勋的自传。但黄仁勋其实之前有讲过，小朋友会看的。哦
，This one's so good.
那可以看到他刚入伍，面包不是他会放。到这个香港，为什么会
完整。哦，谢谢谢谢。
真的哦，真的。我 really. Do you guys believe he's not gonna sell his? Take his picture. 你再讲一次，
真的是送别人。
Okay.
No selling, right?
Yeah, no selling.
他特别说不会，
你要送给谁？朋友。
好，谢谢。
我嚟夾他們。
哦，你已經夾他們。
啊，我捉
啊，都冇㗎。
捉夫啊！不到腰嘅，生不到腰。
他現在問大家會不會不
Sandwich very good. 來 ，sandwich 很好 ，sandwich，多謝你。你到這就好了。
謝謝 ，Thank you。
Sir，
謝謝。
大哥，後
I went to China to celebrate Chinese New Year. That's the reason why every year I have the opportunity to spend time with all of our Chinese employees. I started in, where did I start? Where did I start?
Shanghai.
Was it Shanghai?
Shanghai,
Okay,
yes.
Shanghai. And then Beijing, right?
Yes.
And then Shenzhen.
Yes.
And then here.
Yes.
Okay.
How's H200 situation?
我忘记了. And then we had talent show, we had nice dinner, lucky draw, spend time with employees. I also visited some customers and some very nice partners, some government officials, and so it was a very successful trip.
How is like H200 situation?
The H200, the actual license for H200 is being finalized, and I'm hoping that also the Chinese government would allow NVIDIA to sell in H200. So they have to decide, and I'm looking forward to a favorable decision. I think that H200 is very good for America technology leadership. It's also very good for the Chinese market. And the customers would very much like to have H200, and so I'm looking forward to a good decision. And so we just have to wait patiently.
We knew like we got new six new trip for like Vera Rubin. How do we like assure the capacity they can stay on track?
Vera Rubin is the first generation of AI supercomputers that needs every single chip to be new. The CPU is brand new Vera. The GPU is brand new, called Rubin. CX8 special networking, NVLink switch, Spectrum X switch, and a Bluefield 4 data processing and network processing, security processing processor. And every single one of the chips are now in full production. I'm very, very happy with the execution of TSMC. We've been working together to scale up our capacity. As you know, NVIDIA was very fortunate because we were the largest AI infrastructure company. And we were the first to start growing very fast. So we had an opportunity to plan and coordinate with our supply chain with TSMC on wafers and CoWoS and our memory vendors on HBM and LPDDR and all of our system makers here, Foxconn, Quanta, Wistron, so many companies, so that we can make sure that we have enormous amounts of supply because demand is so strong. Demand is just incredibly strong, and so we were very aligned with all of our supply chain, and we're in good shape.
Is NVIDIA going to? Sorry,
about the Taiwan's power supply for the TSMC expand. So, what do you thought on this issue?
CC just said it.
Energy is very important for a country that wants to. A region, or here in Taiwan, of course, would like to grow. Energy is very, very challenging for United States. You know, as a country, United States would like to reindustrialize, and of course, there's manufacturing of chips and computers, and also AI infrastructure. And so, in United States, energy is a very big challenge. Here on the island of Taiwan, energy is a big challenge. In Europe, energy is a big challenge. Energy is a big challenge because we're entering into a new industrial revolution. This is going to happen all over the world. Any region that would like to grow into the new industrial revolution will need energy.
Jensen, is NVIDIA going to adopt a more diversified Foundry model or strategy for the next generation platform while working with Intel and keep continuing their partnership with TSMC?
We have a very strong developing relationship with Intel. We are working with Intel on a custom x86 processor for NVIDIA. We are also Intel has also adopted NVIDIA's NVLink Fusion architecture, so for their CPUs, and so these two projects are related to x86 CPUs. Our Foundry strategy is always keep an open mind, and we evaluate every Foundry. However, TSMC is the world's best. And not only do they have extraordinary technology, TSMC has excellent customer service. Their supply chain and execution is very agile. Their flexibility is incredible. And as you know, in Vera Rubin, we gave them 6 brand new chips, and every single one is perfect. And so it requires, in order to support NVIDIA's AI infrastructure build-out, we need a very large company, and TSMC has great scale.
Jensen, if the Chinese government ends up approving more H200, how would you discuss with TSMC to manage the CoWoS capacity allocation? And what is your priority?
Well, we always prioritize customers that place orders, and so the first thing that we need is orders. And we have a supply that supports all of our existing customers. If H200 is approved, we will work with TSMC to schedule and plan the supply and deliver as fast as we can.
Is NVIDIA in talks to invest more in OpenAI? Because the latest from this morning is NVIDIA is in.
Thank you. Actually, my current CEO will come to Taiwan today as well. And you mentioned
Sanjay, yes, Sanjay is here today.
Yes, now, and you mentioned the memory.
I thought all of you were here for me. You're here which is a good idea because Sanjay is terrific.
Yeah. And so, how do you see the importance of the memory chips right now? Can you share a little bit?
Memory chips are very important for several reasons. As you know, NVIDIA has reinvented computing from the general purpose computing world to the AI computing world. The latest generations of AI need several things at the same time. You need very fast processing so that the AI networks, the AI models, can be processed very quickly and answer and think very quickly. The second thing is that AI is only useful if it has context awareness. It has to understand the circumstance. It also needs to have long-term memory and short-term memory. Just like humans do, we have long-term memory and we have short-term working memory. And so the amount of memory that's needed for AI to be useful is increasing quite substantially. And so I think memory is very important to the future of AI. And Micron's an excellent partner. We're fortunate because we're the only company in the world that works with every HBM supplier in the world. And I'm grateful for their partnership. And Tony at SK and Jay at Samsung and Sanjay at Micron have done a fantastic job supporting us. And this year, we're going to grow quite substantially, so they're going to need to produce a lot of memory.
So you mean with CP layer, HT layer, since there's a progress in the headquarters?
Is there? Is that right? Am I coming? You guys know?
The Taipei mayor wants you to go.
Oh, okay.
Like he invites you many times.
Is that right? Okay. Well, when is it?
He said you decided.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Up-
He said
up-
you decided.
Up your
Okay.
decision.
Well, which day do you guys want it? When are you guys available? Are you guys available this week? Okay, maybe.
Just
Yeah.
so you know,
If you're available, we will arrange it around your schedule. Yeah, sure.
just over 80% of Taiwan residents feel positive about NVIDIA's new Taipei office, and it's a very happy and a good news for NVIDIA. And this kind of signals.
And it's going to be beautiful. I have not shown you the final design.
When will you show us?
Since the U.S. government trying to shift 40% send Taiwan semiconductor capacity to the U.S. How do you think about it?
Hang on a second. I'm sorry. I didn't hear your question.
The U.S. government trying to shift 40% Taiwan semiconductor capacity to the United States. What do you think about it?
I don't think shifting is the right way to think about it. Adding is the right way. TSMC is going to have to add tremendous amounts of capacity in the next decade. And some of it will be manufactured in the United States, some of it will be in Europe, and some of it will be in Japan, and some of it will be here. A lot of it will continue to be here. And so my expectation is that the demand for TSMC wafers and capacity will far exceed the amount of energy available in Taiwan. And so I think that's great for TSMC. TSMC has a global footprint now. And for the United States, it's also a great strength because we have manufacturing resilience. For TSMC, it has the benefit of global footprint. So I think it's a win-win for both. It's a giant win for TSMC.
Some said is any risk of because the CEO of Anthropic said the AI advanced chip selling in China has some risk. What do you view on it?
Well, the United States government has determined that selling H200s to China has no national security risk. Now, that's very common sense because China manufactured a lot of chips themselves. China, as you know, is one of the world's largest manufacturers of chips. And China is very good at manufacturing. And so the idea that the Chinese military would rely on American chips makes no sense, just as American military would never rely on Chinese chips. There's plenty of technology for China to use, and there's plenty of supply for them to use. Now, once we realize that, then the goal is to balance, to simultaneously achieve national security, as well as technology leadership, as well as economic leadership. And every country needs to find that balance. And President Trump has found his balance, and he encourages us to go back to China with H200 and extend America's technology leadership and AI leadership.
Jason, what's your main talk with
H200? So we've heard that the first batch of customers has received approval for H200. So the chips are able to ship to China, some of the chips. So what are you hearing from the Chinese government or the customers?
I believe that's fake news. I believe that the Chinese government is still deciding, and we have not received purchase orders, and we have not received information according to the news. I think that that's just fake news. I think the question that one would think is, the people who are feeding that fake news, what is their goal? It's kind of an interesting fake news. But nonetheless, I think China needs to contemplate and decide for themselves. The United States has decided that NVIDIA should ship H200s to China. Of course, to customers that are approved and for applications that are approved as it relates to commercial applications. And so I think it's up to the Chinese government now. But they're still deciding, and we're waiting patiently.
Taiwan's tariff has
been. You say you have to stay in Taiwan 4 days, so we'll need some supply chain.
I am going to, of course, when I come to Taiwan, my first visit is to see Morris, and I'm looking forward to seeing Morris. And I also have our site meeting and our Chinese New Year. I think it's tomorrow night. And then I'll see our partners and you know, maybe go to the night market or something.
Are you meeting with CC?
Of course I'll see CC. Yeah, of course. I always see CC when I come here.
Jason, Taiwan's tariff has been cut down to 15%. And how did you view the trade deal between United States and Taiwan? TSMC say it is very good and very positive.
The trade deal between the United States and Taiwan is fantastic. And it acknowledges Taiwan's strategic value to the United States and Taiwan's importance to the world. I thought it was an excellent outcome. And TSMC, of course, played a very important role in that. It was also a huge win for the United States because the United States has the benefit of Taiwan and TSMC investing in the United States. And so I think it was a fantastic outcome.
Jason, can you share a bit more information about what your main talk with the Chinese officials during the China trip?
The main talk is the importance of the work that NVIDIA does and how we can continue to serve China as an open market. China wants to be an open market. As you know, they've been very clear about stating that China is both an exporting country, but also would like to be a large market for the world to serve and to participate in. And so we're looking forward to returning to China so that we can compete in the market. They have many very strong chip companies, and so we have to compete quite vigorously. But I think that we can serve the market, and I think the market would appreciate having NVIDIA there.
How do you lobby the government?
About trade deal, did you give any advice to the Trump administration about like how special Taiwan is in this supply chain? Did you talk about
Taiwan's special place in the world and Taiwan's strategic importance to the United States is very clear to everyone, and it's becoming more and more clear every day. And so I'm proud of Taiwan, and I'm proud of all the companies that are here, and I'm proud of my partners that are here, and I'm also grateful that many of the Taiwanese companies have invested in building up infrastructure and capability in the United States. And it is very important strategically for the United States to have reindustrialization. President Trump would like to bring manufacturing back to the United States. It is also very important for Taiwan to have a strategic footprint in the United States. And so it's a huge win for everybody.
Jason, okay. What's your plan to do today?
I am going to get a haircut. I think I need a haircut. What do you guys think? I think I'm a mess. I've been on the road for about a month, and my hair is getting too long, and so I always get a haircut when I come to Taiwan. and so I think I'll get a Taiwanese haircut. What do you think? Yeah, it's very nice.
Okay,
would you guys mind?
NVIDIA in talks to invest more in OpenAI. The report says 30 billion, up to 30 billion.
I would love to invest in OpenAI. OpenAI is one of the most consequential technology companies of our time. We invested in XAI, Elon's company. I'd like to invest in, we have committed to invest in Anthropic, Dario's company, and we're also investing in OpenAI. These are unquestionably the most consequential technologies of our companies of our time. So it's a great privilege to be able to work with them, and as well as to be able to invest in them.
Plan go to the night market tonight. Go to night.
What time? Which night market are you going to be at? Which one? Which one's the 哪一个最好的？
宁夏夜
Fruit Lady.
Yeah, I like my Fruit Lady. tell Fruit Lady I'll come soon.
How did you like the market in Shanghai? Was it fun?
It was really nice. I went to the food market, and their fruit was really good. Yeah, and everybody was very nice.
Maybe you can go to the 南机场夜市.
Oh, that's a good one. 南机场. Yeah, that's local.
很远吗?
Very local.
Very local? Okay, 南机场.
On the outskirts of the city, but very nice.
Okay, well, be sure to, I'll see you there. All right? Thank you. All right, 大家谢谢.
Thank you.
我的手上快断了。
赵宇，我先跟你们同事。
哎，我不行了，我手不行了。
被骂。
掌握分秒，累积财富。现在立即下载非凡新闻 APP， 财经快很准，随时随地掌握先机。